Hey guys, Pierluigi here. In this video I'm going to share my top design inspiration resources which are going to help you to get started when you're starting a project from scratch or you need inspiration for a current design project. And just before we get started, I want to remind you that I recently launched a new course on how to get started in UI UX design, which you can find for free in the link in the description. And I'm sharing my over 8 years of experience as well as source files of the Figma sketch and Adobe XD tutorials which I'm sharing on the channel. But now without further ado, let's get started with the very first one, which is Behance.net. And I think this is an amazing resource, especially when it comes to case studies. So you can simply go on Behance.net, search for a term such as web design, and this can be as specific as you want. As you can see, you're going to be able to see some amazing designs right away. You can use the keyboard in order to browse them very fast, and some of them have amazing extensive case studies which are going to bring you through the entire design project. So definitely a really cool social network in order to kickstart some ideas, and yeah, the list is pretty much never ending when it comes to Behance. Now let's go on to the very next one, which is Awardscom. And I really like this resource, especially to get inspiration on websites. So you can see some amazing example websites, and you can simply click on the image itself in order to see the live website. So this is an amazing place to find some of the top websites that have been recently created and that received some awards, as the name suggested. So definitely a really cool place, and I would highly recommend you to check out also this section right here of the winners, the nominees, and the collections, since you're going to be able to find some really cool inspiration for sites. Now let's move on to the next one, which is still using the website theme. So it's a best website gallery, and essentially this one website, as you can imagine from the name, it's all about examining some of the top websites out there. So as you can see, there's really a lot of inspiration right here, similarly to awards. So definitely a website worth checking. And since we're talking about websites, we cannot not mention siteinspire.com, another great site. And by the way, I'm leaving the link in the description to all of these websites, since it's just going to make it easier for you to browse through them. And yeah, when it comes to websites, usually these are all my free go-to sites. Now, when it comes to UI design and UX design, although you can also find site designs, you can definitely find a lot of fresh inspiration on Dribble.com. Now, you might already heard of this platform, and Dribble just has an endless list of really cool UI designs. If you really want to see some cutting edge designs, especially when it comes to web apps, dashboards, mobile apps, and so on, Dribble is definitely the place to go. Now, if you're looking specifically for landing page designs, I cannot recommend Landbook.com enough, since this website is essentially focused just on landing pages. So as you can see over here, we're just going to see landing pages. Some of them, they just look really, really cool, such as this one here, the module design. And yeah, it's just an amazing place for finding landing pages specifically. Some of them, they're fully built websites, but the main gist of landbook.com is all about sharing some amazing landing pages. Now let's move on to the very next resource, which is definitely an amazing resource for e-commerce, and that is CommerceScream. And as the name suggests, it's all about e-commerce websites. So as you can see over here, we can simply click on one of these images. We can see the preview over here, and yeah, it's all about really cool websites optimized for conversions. and yeah, just a really cool resource overall. Now, one resource which I really like, especially when it comes to graphic design, print design, and typography, is Pinterest. It allows you to see a lot of different inspiration and images. So it's similar to Dribble, but I would usually use it for more print design, more organic designs, things of that nature, since I really think that Pinterest shines in this area. So definitely worth checking it out, and they're all free resources, so you can literally spend as much time and go through as much as you want here. It's literally an endless resource in order to find some amazing designs. And talking about amazing resources, I cannot not mention UIato.net, which I know it's not a website focused on inspiration. They're selling digital products such as UI kits, UX kits, mockups, illustrations, icons, and much more. But it's an amazing resource to get inspiration because the products, in my opinion, they're so high quality. And I even published quite a few products. I think it's over 20 products myself on UI8 if you want to check them out. But definitely UI8 is one of my favorite places in order to view inspiration. And I also have the unlimited passes, so I can just download as many UI kits as you want. So that's definitely cool to just open up a file, seeing some great designs and how they were set it up. Maybe I can utilize some elements or just have visual inspiration, really. So these are it when it comes to these this list of inspirations, and I'm curious to hear about yours, so feel free to leave them in the comment section, and yeah, let's just bring the conversation to the next level.